Headed out to the C&O Canal in Maryland, which is parallel to the Potomac River. I'm gonna walk along that, looking at the graphs online. The depth of the Potomac River is a little deep to wade, but there are sections or little portions that I could probably get out on and walk around. It's probably not too safe to do the normal stretch I usually do, but where I can go, I'll go. I bring one rod, I bring a small bag of stuff. I put everything in Ziploc bags to make sure everything stays dry. I double Ziploc bag it actually. Still got my little go-to container that's also waterproof. So I'm all set up, ready to go. I'm going to, plan is I'm gonna go to Swain's Lock. I'm gonna walk up the canal while fishing, and then there's a pipeline that I could fish, and then there's some rocks, rip-rap stuff that's further up that I can check out. That's pretty shallow. I got to be careful. Like I said, the water is deeper, which means more water's coming through. Be a battle to fight, you know, the water walking anywhere, but I think I'll be all right. It's about 3.5, 3.6 in depth right now. Usually when I go wading, it's 3 feet or below, so it's 6 inches higher, which doesn't sound like much, but when you're talking about water, it's quite a bit. So I'll see you guys at Swain's. Change of heart. I conferred with my buddy, who also wades the Potomac with me, and instead of going to Swain's Lock, I'm gonna head to Pennyfield Lock, walk the canal a little bit. There's a deep section at Pennyfield, which I'm just gonna walk past, and then from the canal, I'll climb down the wall to the river or find a path or something, cut through the trees and woods. I'm excited though. Wading is my thing. I love it. You're in the water. You're, you know, kind of in the moment, literally in the moment. You're in the river, feeling everything around you. Catching fish in the water is a whole new experience. The area that I'm walking to is a bit shallower. That should be okay. There are some deeper holes, you know, 4 or 5 feet that it's tough to stand, so I'll do my best there. I'm excited. There are fish to be caught. The water quality is excellent right now. Hopefully I can catch some fish for myself and you guys. I'll be fishing in an area where, on the Potomac, where Dan Snyder lives. He's the owner of the Washington Redskins. So it kind of gives you an idea of how affluent this area is. All my gear together. I chose this combo this combination right here. It's probably one of my better combos, and I usually have a wading combo, but I don't know why I went with this one today. The line's a little bit better. I trust it a little bit more, and hopefully I don't dunk my reel, because you never want to get your reels wet. But it's a risk, small risk. Can always use WD-40, right? I got my wading shoes, extra pair of socks, because the rocks in this river suck, and you don't want to be walking on rocks all the time in your shoes. But got my PFD. I'm ready to rock and roll. We'll get rolling in a second. Alrighty, we're rolling. We got the C&O Canal on my right. If you keep walking that way, it's the Potomac River, probably another 50, 60, 70 yards. I'm gonna pretty much take this path, they call it the tow path, and we'll take it all the way down to my destination, where I'm gonna hopefully catch some fish. All right, I've been walking a few minutes now. The place I'm trying to get to is probably 3/4 of a mile, maybe a mile down. Just kind of walking, casting. If I catch a fish, cherry on top bonus. If not, I need to walk there anyway, right? Water temperature is about 76, 77. Ooh, muddy, slippery. Oh, jeez. Water looks great though. A little chilly, not too bad at all. Oh man. I just love being out here. So when you're fishing for smallmouth and on things like the river with current, you want to focus and target back eddies. If you don't know what a back eddy is, it's that area behind rocks that kind of stop the current. All this current running through, fish want to take it easy, and they'll kind of hang out in these back eddies where the water actually sort of slows down or runs back upstream. Oh my goodness, that is a monster. Oh, don't go in the grass. Oh, smallmouth fights so hard, oh my gosh, especially in the river. Oh. Come here so we can see you. Oh. Come here. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Beautiful, beautiful fish. He's probably, man, he is fat. That's probably close to 3 pounds. And that 3 pound smallie, whew, beautiful color, beautiful fight. This is why I come out waiting. Ooh, Dr. Newman, you are going to be jealous, man. Pretty fish. All right, let's let it go. Splash my camera. Chatter twin, baby. This is why this is why my name's ChatterCaster. When you get not too many signs of fish. Haven't seen too many indications. I don't know why they wouldn't be here. This is beautiful water, got a nice bottom. Oh! Just as I mentioned that. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Small baits can also catch big fish. Don't think you have to throw a big bait to catch big fish. Go from giants to an eager, overzealous bluegill. but he's so big. This right here is another perfect spot. We see rocks, we see a back eddy, and then more rocks, kind of giving it a pooled little area. Not to mention there's trees over there making some shade. If I don't catch some fish in here, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, looky here, who decided to make my acquaintance. That's kind of freaky, just sitting here on the rock. When it gets chest deep, you can't move up. Sitting in this area a little longer because it looks way better. There's lots of rocks. You got a lot of current seams. I'm playing my bets. If there's going to be fish, they should be stacked up in here, which means some of this stuff that I throw, I can kind of cross things off the list to what might be working and what might not be working. Could be wrong. Just what's going through my head though. Ooh, smallmouth. He came up right here. He looked at it. So there are fish here, like I said. I just saw one rapidly chase my bait when I pulled it out of the water. At least it's a sign. There he is. Same one. Squirmed away. Data. There's just so many variables in fishing. Solid fish. Oh my gosh, they are pulling today. Pounder. Pound smallie, man. They fight like 3-pound largemouth though. If you've never fished for smallmouth, you're missing out. You guys see this right here? I'm gonna tag this on my thing because I gotta show this to you guys. There's a lot of current right here coming around this rock. On the other side of the rock is the perfect ambush point for, you know, certain fish. You know, not every single rock is going to have a fish on it like this, but if I was a betting man and there was one place to, you know, cast, it's going to be right there. Now, sometimes you can cast behind it and bring it back up. Probably the best is, yeah, there's some fish back there, but not the one I was hoping for. Sometimes taking your lure and making it go down the current with it is the best bet. Just casting in there. Those are the places you definitely want to target. It's not a perfect science though. That's why it's called fishing and not catching. Came down to try to get into the water, and I found myself in quick mud. Oh shoot. Oh. Okay. He was right on that tree. He almost pulled the rod out of my hand. Come here, come here. He's got a giant gash in him, man. Wonder where that came from. Looks pretty fresh. 2-pounder. Beautiful. See ya. Eyes off as I was casting. Boom, Larry in the canal. On my way back home, just to give you guys a recap, probably fished for 2.5 hours. It was a beautiful day out. The water temperature was probably about 80 degrees, maybe just slightly under. Air temperature probably 90 to 92. Caught anywhere between 8 and 10 fish. Not really sure. Some of them were, you know, bluegill and whatnot, and I start forgetting what's what. Had 2 really nice fish. One might have been in excess of 3 pounds. Another one around 3 pounds. And then I lost that other one that you guys saw, I'm sure, on the, I lost it on the mini fat wrap. Caught fish on a variety of lures. I couldn't really pattern them. It was a little weird. It was either I couldn't find the area, or I couldn't quite zone in on the pattern. The deep water made it hard for me to get into my bag and switch anything. But let's see, Chatter Twin, mini fat wrap. I had a pink stick on a jig spinner. I threw, those were the 3 main ones that I caught fish on. I threw baby chatter tube, baby chatter twin. Let's see, I threw a variety of other spinning lures, lizard. I even did a chatter tube as well. I didn't quite get to all the lures that I wanted to. This was an abbreviated trip. I only had a little bit of time. Plus the battery on my camera only lasts about 2 hours. So I got 2 hours to film fish, and whatever I catch outside of that, you guys don't see. But great day. I'll try to get out later this week. I took a couple days off work. Hopefully I can catch some really nice fish for myself and for you guys the next time out. Until next time.